Okay, so today I've got a very important topic to tell you guys. Many of you guys wonder what we'll do when you buy a new graphics card with your old graphics card. You have many questions. Should I sell it? Should I use it? Should I keep it? Should I lend it to someone? I'll be just answering that question today. So the main reason I'm making this video is Nvidia, because they have just released a bunch of powerful cards, including the RTX 3070, 3080, and 3090, and they will just rule away with the previous generation. So without further ado, roll the intro. Okay, so this is the first part of the video, and which I'll tell you a very important thing. So just keep this in mind when you go for buying a new graphics card, why you should not buy an RTX 30 series graphics card now. Now, first of all, make it clear, the RTX 3070 is suited for 1440p gaming, the RTX 3080 is for 4K gaming, and the RTX 3090 is for 8K gaming. So unless you have a 1440p monitor or a 4K or 8K monitor for playing games, you should not really consider upgrading to the 30 series unless you've got some heavy work to do, like game development, graphics designing, and then you got video editing, and you got to do Photoshop, things like that. There is actually no reason to upgrade to the 30 series graphics card unless you have a monitor which can actually give you the performance. You can actually buy a 2060 or 2070 if you want to stick to the 1080p side of gaming, and still you will receive a bunch of FPS. So let's move to the second part of the video, in which I'll tell you what this video is meant for. This is a small tip. Okay, so the first thing that you can actually do with your old graphics card when you actually buy a new graphics card is that you can build a budget build. It's a budget build in which you can just actually boost a 4K video playback from Netflix, YouTube, or services like that. You got many more services which actually give 4K playback, maybe Blu-ray even. So if you want to boost up that 4K playback, you can use your graphics card, maybe 1080 or 1050 to be at least you'll be not be upgrading from 1050 nowadays. 1050 is quite backdated and it's for budget gamers actually. And so when you're just upgrading, you can just put in a 1080, 1070, whatever you have into a budget PC build, maybe something around the $500 budget mark PC for actually watching media things, and you can actually push your graphics card in there and you can actually enjoy 4K video playback. Okay, so the second thing that you can do is you can build a home theater PC, and that is actually something very related with that which I said, the media PC. Actually, when we're connecting it to the home theater, you need to have a good graphics card to give good video playback to the home theater, and home theater will give you actually a theater like sound quality and things like that. So that thing you can do with your old graphics card. Alright, so the third thing you can do with your old graphics card is that you can keep it and use it as a test card. A test card, like if you feel that your new graphics card is doing something humpy out there, it's not performing or giving out what it should do, you can actually still punch in your test card, your old graphics card, and check whether it's not the problem of your CPU or your motherboard or your RAM, or is it the problem of the graphics card. You can use your graphics card like that. Alright, so the fourth thing that you can do is that you can build a cryptocurrency mining rig with your old graphics card, although I not suggest this cryptocurrency mining thing, because the amount of money you will spend behind mining the cryptocurrency will actually over exceed the amount you'll really make out. Even if you make out some monetary value from it, never go for cryptocurrency mining. It's even illegal in some countries. You can get yourself in trouble for no reason actually. Don't go for this, but you can use your graphics card for this actually, so I told you. Alright, so the next thing you can do is something like very good thing, like it is kind of charity. You can actually use services like folding at home and use a graphics card and build actually a modest PC, actually contribute to their efforts, and that is a good thing to do. Even the next thing you can do is experimenting. Yes, if you are an inventor, you can do geeky things with the graphics card, like you can open the heatsink, you can open the fans, and then attach an aftermarket fan, new heatsink, and do things like that. Though that might that might actually damage your graphics card. We'll leave it like it's no longer level to use. I would not do that. I would not suggest you do that. You can do that if you're really bad, if you know how to actually set up your heatsinks, your fans into your graphics card. You can do that actually. Alright, so you can actually, the next thing is actually your brain, is using your brain to do things, and that is you can actually catch up anyone in your locality, your cousin, your brother, your friends, anyone, and say that they actually have a better RAM stick, which actually they do not need for the PC. Maybe they have an i5 3rd or to 4th gen CPU, or maybe have a GTX 980 type of graphics card, and what will it do with DDR4 RAM? DDR3 will suffice for them. If there is some case like that, you can actually give your own graphics card to them and take the DDR4 RAM from them. That's cool actually. That's actually recycling things. Maybe I will just do something like that with my old graphics card when I upgrade to my RTX 20 or 30 series. I have not actually decided but to go for the RTX 20 or the RTX 30 series, because my monitor actually gives 1080p level gaming, and let's see what I can do. I'll just decide, because I am into game designing and game development sometimes. So let all the graphics cards actually come into the market, then I'll decide. So the last thing you can do, one of the last things that you can do is actually you can sell your old graphics card. Yes, selling is a good idea. You can use services like eBay, you can use Craigslist. There are many more out there. There may be OLX or many services out there that you can actually use to sell your graphics card and use that money for something else. That is good, but you will not actually get the money that you had invested. Like if you buy a graphics card for some $200, you'll maybe get only $50 or maybe even less for the graphics card if it is that outdated. So using actually that is not going to pay you back that much. Maybe you can use some of the techniques I mentioned above. They will be more profitable. And the last thing is doing some charity again. Yes, it's one of the last things, actually not the last things. So you can do some charity with your graphics card. You can just give it away to someone, or maybe they're just studying out your game development and things like that, and they are actually poor. You can just give them away to it. That could be a good thing to do actually, a good thing to do as a human. And next thing you can do is something very interesting, at least to me. You can actually use your graphics card, decorate it, and set it up in a closet, in a showcase, to show everybody in maybe a very distant future, maybe 20, 30 years, that look, I had this ancient artifact with me when I was this years old. That's like building up a museum in your home. You can do that if you really are a collector kind of thing. Or you can go for selling it, using it in your budget PC, or do whatever you want, cryptocurrency mining. You can just swap it someone for their good hardware, do anything with it. I hope you liked the video. You actually got the ideas what to do with your old graphics card, which is of no use, apparently to you, no use. But I hope you get it, and you have also, and I hope you have also understood why you should not upgrade to an RTX 30 series graphics card, and you should go for the RTX 20 series, which can give you the 1080p level performance. But if you have 1440p 4K 8K monitors and you want that extra level of detail, you can actually go for the 30 series. They are not bad. I will not say they're bad, but spend that extra buck, because the RTX 30 series have already banged down the prices, so the RTX 20 series will go down in prices too. And perhaps you can actually find an RTX 20 series maybe even lesser than the RTX 3070. So you just wait for maybe mid of November or the beginning of November, end of October time, so actually all the prices to go down. I'm actually waiting for that time too to make my dream gaming PC. Mine one is quite a modest setup now, so I'll just cover that up. I have in mind of that. So with that said, I'm Arco, this is Cyber TikTok, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.